What's going on, guys? It's Gamekyng10 here, and I just wanted to say thank you all so much for 20 subscribers. Honestly, I did not expect the Snagret video to blow up like that. It's like my second most popular video, right next to the whole Spicy Spray Rock Pikmin with the Empress Bullblacks thing. In which, speaking of the Snagret's video, I actually was playing a bit of Pikmin 2, not beating it, obviously, because I still have this, but I did, I pretty much played it like a demo, right? I've only, like, the last demo I did was up until I got Blue Pikmin, and you know, Citadel Spiders, we don't talk about the Anode Beetles, which, speaking of this 20 subscribers special I am coming up with on the spot, because all my videos are unscripted. I just come up with the ideas for the video and then I just go with whatever. So, you know, if you like unscripted content, this is the channel for you, alright? Like, Gamekyng10 is all about games. It's all about it's all about this guy, and it's all about unscripted videos. Oh, and also, I'm not gonna play any Pikmin. I just needed some background music. Yeah. But in case you were not paying attention to the last video, we've completed 3 out of 5 areas, and I finally got the anti-dioxin filter. Seriously, that part is annoying. I even tried the little object nudging method. Didn't exactly work out. But, surprise announcement, I made this yesterday. Character sheets. I would say cards, but, you know, made of paper, right? So in case you watched the pilot episode for my upcoming animated series, this one's like, where I am. This is the main cast. We got Lily, John, George, and yours truly, right? The thing with these 4 is that they go on, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, think of it like a cartoon type thing where, like, each episode they go on new types of adventures and stuff, right? So, you know, I just wanted to make that announcement, right? And since this video is only 2 minutes long and I've pretty much gotten all of the 20 subscriber special announcements out of the way, why not stress myself out a bit? Am I right, guys? We're doing it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it after we beat Pikmin 1. Because I just realized right now, I'm not good at Pikmin, guys. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not good at Pikmin, so, you know, I can't really get the whole pellet thing right. So, you know, I'm just gonna play Pikmin 2 whilst talking about my history with Pikmin. So, you know, Pikmin, right? Growing up, I was all about the Marios, the Zeldas, the Sonics. You know, your average kid in, like, the early 2010s, because, you know, 2009, right here, let's go, W year, Bowser's Inside Story released, goated year. You know, I remember faintly, when I was 5 years old, I played Pikmin 3 on my uncle's Wii U, but since I was literally 5 years old, I was like a toddler, I never made it past day 1, because I just saw the whistle thing as like a big funny blue circle thing, right? I'm sure all 5-year-olds are mesmerized by big glowing shapes just magically appearing on the screen, right? Yeah. And then I never touched a Pikmin game again. Until recently, right? You know, I wasn't really that into Pikmin. Like, I saw it a couple times and I was like, okay, whatever, it's just another Nintendo IP. Alright, people seem to like it. What's the big whoop? But meanwhile, what I'm saying is that, like, I genuinely had zero interest in Pikmin until like recently, where like I saw, I think it was Vernius's video, about him playing Pikmin 4, having a blast of a time. Yeah, shout out to Vernius for giving me that little bit of encouragement to play Pikmin 4. Because that video pretty much did it in for me. Like, after I saw that video, I'm gonna put the link in this. I'm gonna put a link to his channel in the description, so like after I saw it, I was like, yeah, this game looks actually really fun. I want to try it out for myself just to see what the big whoop is about why this game is so popular amongst the community. And yeah, after playing Pikmin 4, I honestly saw it. I still haven't done Olimar's Shipwreck Tale because I had no idea how to play Pikmin 1, which is that's like a fraction of the reason why I wanted Pikmin 1 and 2. And Pikmin 3, Pikmin New Play Control 4, the Wii, Pikmin 4, 5, Pikmin 6%. Like, just so I could get the experience of like how to play Pikmin 1, right? With the whole 30-day time limit thing, as well as getting all the parts. I wanted to get that experience so that I could learn how to manage my time a lot more efficiently, even though I'm still not that good at it. Like, just 4 minutes into this, I'm already on the Red Pikmin Discovery cutscene. With Lewis here. He's a menace. Don't let his appearance fool you. Lewis is an absolute menace, alright? And we also have Omar over there. Yeah. What? Okay. Yeah, about the Pikmin 4 thing, right? I genuinely loved Pikmin 4, alright? I don't care if I got like over 100 Pikmin deaths. Because, Pikmin 4, the game's hasn't even been out for a year, and it's already notorious for being the easiest game in the franchise. So, that's kind of a thing right there. Sorry if I sound a little congested. So, allergy season and all that. So, oh my god. I'm running out of things to talk about. I learned how to do this yesterday, so, like, I kind of want to see, like, a Pikmin 2 challenge video of just playing the game like this. Like, the POV challenge. Is it possible to beat Pikmin 2? Whilst from Olimar and Louis' point of, like, perspective. So, like, instead of, like, this, or like this, or like that, like, you play, like, this from their perspective. So, like, you see what they see from their size. I like that idea. I wish they brought back the little POV camera. But, can we, like, one complaint I have, well, I'm over-exaggerating. Pikmin, in my eyes, is really good game, right? If you're new to the franchise, I highly recommend it. Especially, like, this. I don't think that's Duracell. Yeah, seriously, as soon as I laid my grubby little mitts upon Pikmin 4, I was all in with Pikmin research. I learned everything. I learned about the international changes with the GameCube release of Pikmin 2. Having different treasures depending on which version. So like the US version or like the Western version, whatever, it had Duracell batteries. Meanwhile, the European version had whatever brand Europe had, and then the Japanese version had National High Top. Yeah. I saw the Pikmin 2 HD world record. Apparently the controls are worse. I honestly haven't felt it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm used to playing Pikmin by now that, like, I just see the controls as normal now. I mean, like, I'm sure someone who's played the GameCube version, right? If you played the GameCube version, like, leave a comment. Tell me what makes the difference between the Switch's controls and the GameCube's controls. Because I know for a fact that the R stick, like, you couldn't move your camera freely. I believe you couldn't move your camera freely in the GameCube version. I believe you just had to press the L button to snap it behind you, and then the C stick was just strictly used for swarming. Which, like, I genuinely don't know why they changed the swarming tune for Olimar. I guess they did it to, like, listen. There's kind of like a chord progression. Like, it gets high, but then it goes back to low. Meanwhile, in Pikmin 1, it was like straight, like just a solid tune, fast pace, make you feel like marching and stuff. And you know, speaking of the swarm mechanic, Nintendo really should have did the whole swarming thing better. They brought back the swarming mechanic in Pikmin 4 as like a little bit of fan service, but I feel like the way you unlock it kind of brings the game down, because like you have to acquire like 98% of the treasures in Pikmin 4 just to unlock the swarming, and it's not even that useful since like by then you already have the charging horn and like other stuff like, I don't know, ice Pikmin, rock Pikmin, spicy sprays, bomb rocks, materials, the whole thing, right? So, you know, seriously, this perspective shot is really good. Yeah. Also, one thing I learned, Pikmin 2 has a different game engine than Pikmin 1. I mean, I'm sure you could tell, right? Just look at, like, forget Louis for a moment, look at Olimar's model specifically. Like, you notice that, like, he's a little taller, he doesn't look like a little gremlin, and, like, he has a mouth. His model has a mouth in this game. I guess, like, they did that because they realized that Olimar's Pikmin 1 model didn't have a mouth. Either that or I guess the intended effect was that his mouth was closed, but his model doesn't have a mouth. And yes, I'm just yapping. This is a Pikmin 20 subscriber special yap sesh, alright? Talking about all the stuff I know about Pikmin. So, you know, it makes good content, and I get to thank you guys a lot for 20 subscribers. Seriously, it means the world to me that people actually take the time to watch a random 14-year-old on the internet make videos about whatever, whether it be animations, a game where you control little vegetable people, like that whole thing, right? It don't matter. Alright, it does not matter. Which, like, you know, even still, right? You know, like, I'm gonna keep talking, and then the video's gonna end as soon as I get purple Pikmin. Alright, that's how I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Better, yeah, I'm gonna do it one better. As soon as I get the spherical atlas, video's over. Except I'm gonna do the speedrun method to get like a lot of mins. I'm trying to come up with a good nickname for the red squad. Wait, I should leave Louis here actually. I said I should leave Louis here actually so we can pluck the Pikmin. So you can pluck the Pikmin that min the pick. 5 up there. Okay, good. The thing with Pikmin 2 is that they're a lot more lenient with the time limit, but that is just to accommodate for the game's sheer difficulty. Like, anyone who's even heard of Pikmin has at least heard once that Pikmin 2 is the hardest game in the franchise. And you know, they're right. Yeah, its difficulty shows as soon as you get blue Pikmin. Like, seriously, like, on everything, the game really gets hard. What? That sounds weird. The game gets difficult after you unlock blue Pikmin and, like, complete the Citadel of Spiders or whatever. Which, you know, I ain't complaining. I think the Citadel of Spiders is a good cave, right? The beady long legs, great boss concept, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna throw one guy there. The thing with that one though is that, like, in Pikmin 1, that, like, I feel like if you really wanted an example to see how Pikmin 2 has a different engine than Pikmin 1, you would just have to look at the BD Longlegs boss. Because in Pikmin 1, BD has an entirely different, like, not model. His model has stayed the same for both games. They just updated the textures a bit, right? Because, you know, this game came out 3 years after Pikmin 1, so, you know, superior hardware and all that. Hey, no, stop. You go here, you go there. And now to retreat back to the oin. Yeah, like, if you look at the way BD moves, like, he doesn't, like, do the big old, like, step thing that, like, every Longlegs does in Pikmin. Like, he instead, like, just goes, like, he just takes regular steps instead of, like winding up, taking a step, winding up, taking another step, like that, right? You know, I think the only boss in Pikmin 2 that has unique music associated with it, like specifically during the actual boss phase, is the Water Wraith. Because, you know, it has that whole thing where, like, if it's chasing you, it has the Water Wraith is coming theme that the Pikmin sing in Pikmin 4. You know, pretty funny, haha troll trauma movement. You know, traumatize the players, traumatize the new players. We all love trauma here. Us Pikmin fans love being traumatized. Don't ask why I'm saying it like that. I think it's funny. And now to do this, I'm not gonna take on the Bulborb, because, you know, yeah. I think this has a weight of, like, over 30, right? Yeah. So the best course of action is to stand here and wait for Louis to pluck these sprouts. Okay, honestly, this is going a lot slower than I remember. Like, I promise you, Pikmin 2 gets interesting. Like, if you're new to Pikmin, do not start with Pikmin 1 or 2. If you're new to Pikmin, start with Pikmin 3. Wait, what? I mean Pikmin 4. I'm sorry. I mean Pikmin 4. What else? What other game? What other game is the easiest in the franchise, right? I can't do it. I can't do the little super swarm method. It's too precise for me. I don't know why. It's just really hard to do, right? Because, like, especially on a desk, right? But seriously, tell me in the comments, how were you first introduced to Pikmin? Since, you know, in my head, viewer interaction is good for, like, viewer interaction, right? I'm gonna save that other scrap for later. Like, if you ask me, viewer interaction is always viewer interaction. So, you know, tell me how were you first introduced to Pikmin in the comment section below, guys, because I'm a YouTuber now. Oh yeah. So, you know, while we wait, we can just, like, run around this guy. Oh my god, really? I can see the fiery Bulblax in the distance. I had no idea that he was still loaded in, no matter what day you're on. That's kind of funny. Kind of like how that wall is always loaded in, no matter what day you're on. Like, yeah. But can we talk about one last thing before I end the video, because it's almost 20 minutes long of just me talking? Blue Pikmin. If Pikmin 5 comes out, they need to have a better, like, a less niche use, right? Like, they can't always just be, oh, they're the blue Pikmin, they're good for water, they don't have a unique voice, like, you know? In Pikmin 5, they should, like, I'm not saying that there has to be another Pikmin 5, by the way, like, we've learned from Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Pikmin 4, just straight up Pikmin 3, that they need to take, that they should take all the time they need to make a good Pikmin game. But like, make Blue Pikmin better, please. Nintendo, if you just so happen to watch this, like, give Blue Pikmin more of a use. Okay, my favorite color is blue, so you know, ignore that. Like, my favorite color is blue, so you know, I like Blue Pikmin, right? So I think they're kind of cool. Blue Pikmin are like the goats of Pikmin, and we're just gonna, actually, I'm gonna end the video here, right? Actually, I have an idea. We're gonna end the video by getting Olimar down, right? Because you take a lot of damage. Like, if one sheer grub so much as like taps you, all of a sudden you lose like a quarter of your health. So yeah, we're ending the video by getting Olimar down. Awesome. We love to see it. Oh yeah, guys, it's Louis Gaming. Also, Olimar is just dead now. He's gone. I guess there can only be one. So Pikmin 251, am I right, guys?